Just think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually alright. You're okay. You have more power than you like to give yourself credit for. Maybe you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful. It's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. You're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
Hello, 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 hello. We're back in what I think might be our final part of the altars. It's been an exciting adventure so far, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this game is going to end. So yeah, let's get cracking. Technical difficulties, of course. Interesting. There we go. Okay. I think I might have. Yeah, there we go. Right. So, last we left off, we had a group of altars who broke off and created their own little safe house. Of course, we have a magnetic storm. I need to make sure that we're doing that. Who do we have on what? Base maintenance. Not a huge deal right now. Yeah, we could do with some more food. But yeah, anyway, we have a magnetic storm coming, but also in the ending of our last session, we created a beacon to try to signal our rescue ship to come and save us. However, we fired the beacon over here, over on the cliff by the beach. We fired the beacon and it went up and smashed into an invisible barrier that was up in the sky. That's auto. That's auto. Okay. Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot to do, really. I could do some more exploring, but I think I've hit every branch except right here, it looks like. So I'll go take a look at that, see what's over there. But, yeah, we're just waiting for our scientist to research. And once we're done with that, hopefully we are, I don't know, climbing the big tree again and launching this barrier breaker of sorts. Lots of anomalies. Is that a grower? Whoa. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's nothing over here really. I stand correct. Night sky projector.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are pretty stocked up when it comes to the collectibles, but then again, I don't have all of the altars with me, so I'm not going to be able to find, you know, who gets what. So that's the rebels, the Rebel Alliance. Yeah, I can't go there. Empty. Over here we have the camp for our doctor, our technician.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
Sure. Who did we lose? We lost Doctor, Technician, Refiner. Yep. So these guys are all over here at the safe house that they built after they knocked my ass out during the, I don't know, not the sandstorm, but before the sandstorm. We took down the gravity anomaly, and as we were, I don't know, working on taking it down, I got attacked from behind by the technician. He knocked me on my head, knocked me unconscious. I see you up there. Alright, so tomorrow at, looks like 1 o'clock, we will have our magnetic storm. We'll be, once again, like all hands on deck, trying to just survive. But we're, I think, very close to a conclusion. Go. No. This way. Went off this way. Is that it? Sure is. There we go, a little planetary material. vital it will be for the scientists to research whatever it is. But, pardon me. 3 hours, 4 hours pretty much. Done at 1900.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
Sure. I really wish there was a way I could just like pass time. I'll get you started on...
Want me to take care of this now?
No, I'll get you onto maintenance as well, just to prepare for tomorrow.
It feels good to help out, doesn't it?
You know what I could do? We're pretty stocked on materials. I'll just load us up. Scientists should be done. 1 hour. There we go.
I'm really curious how my life will be.
Alright, so wake up. Keep going on the workshop stuff. I might bump up our food supply 1 more notch, so we have 6. Nah. Oh, he just works 12 hours no matter what. Yeah. Okay. We got 5 hours. You're still researching. You got 3 minutes left. That's fine. But yeah, I'll get this crap done. And we start our sandstone.
I can do this now.
Helping out the guy who knocked you senseless.
Base maintenance. Get you off there. I'll put you on the workshop.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
No.
I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now?
No. We are on repair kits. Workshop failure. I'll get on that.
Our workplace is damaged. Should I work on this while you're scheduling repairs?
So you're working on that. I'll get down to comms.
Yeah, we're a little low on repair kits, don't you think?
Why are we low on repair kits?
How did it feel?
We just ass.
Would you like me to address that?
Sure, I guess. Organics are good. He's gonna be making metals, which is fine.
Before you head out, make sure you have all the...
fine. So 7. That's fine. We really don't need anything else. I just need to build the whatchamacallit. Research lab has failed. I'll get up there, let him finish that.
I'm done. Should I do this now?
Do basic... No. You get here. We are researching conversion efficiency. I mean, free climbing would be useful. See, I just... I just don't know how useful any of this will be anymore.
I keep imagining myself in a proper, well-equipped lab again.
Sure. So, my only other task is to build a second Rapidium arc.
I'm kinda out of resources. Want me to work there now?
Nothing is queued, okay. I mean, you can do the workshop, I guess. Just uphold our stock, and now I can use the infirmary. What the hell? I couldn't use the infirmary at all last session. Materializer? Yeah. Whoa. Alright. So right now I'm in command center. Go up a floor.
What the hell is this thing? A custom-built rubidium-infused electromagnetic field generator. Normally, electromagnetic waves operate on a limited frequency spectrum. But with the extreme nature of rubidium particles, the possibilities become infinite. The frequency spectrum can be stretched so that our waves will be able to penetrate all potential landscapes and disturb their magnetic fields. In effect, pulling the proximity plane towards us, just like a magnet. Really? It's that simple? I prefer the word elegant, provided it works as expected. it would be much more reasonable to test this theory in a safer environment before putting it to such extreme use. Well, we don't seem to have the luxury of testing anything in a safe environment. So I guess we'll just have to close our eyes and push the button. Maybe your ignorance is a blessing in this case, because we don't have a choice. We are treading on thin
I mean, I feel like
ice
we're on
here.
the same page.
Once activated, the
Like,
module will
not
start
a whole lot
emitting
we
an
can do.
extremely
Just
powerful electromagnetic
do it.
field, affecting not only the outside world, but also inside the base. The effects are hard to predict, but it could be everything from instruments malfunctioning to the entire base being annihilated within minutes. Sounds encouraging. Once we turn this thing on, and the internal structure materializes, you will need to act quickly. Climb it as fast as you can. Penetrate the prism entanglement, place the fragmenting device there, and press start. While you're
Sounds
up
good.
there, the rest of us will be fighting to keep the base in one piece.
Sounds good.
And if there's anything I can tell you for sure, it's that we will not be able to hold the fort for long. So, I only get one shot. Exactly. That's why it's vital that we have all hands on deck. Good point. The team's not ready for this kind of challenge. Then make sure it is. Battery packs, robust radiation protection, abundant repair kits on stock. There'll be no time to resupply. No wait, and no time. Well.
So, radiation protection. Make sure your altars have everything they need to secure the base from collapsing. And you have enough suit batteries and anomaly shields. Yeah, so I only have one anomaly shield. But what I can do is bump those up. And I guess it's probably quicker for me to do the quick construction outside. Here, we have 5. So what do we got going? We want you guys doing that. Workshop, fine. Let's turn on crunch, because I'm getting started. I'm doing this thing. You know, it's saying I need like anomaly shields and whatever else, but oh, it says start in the morning. Is this morning enough? Once you turn on the materializer, I won't be able to return to the base build up. This needs fast travel, any infrastructure you install. Right. May take hours. Yeah, fine. Do it. Let's do it.
All right, I'm ready. Let's get this party started. It's not looking good down here. The base is under extreme pressure.
gonna worry about the static ones.
Reporting a dangerous malfunction in the quantum computer. What the hell is it?
Good thing I have you guys on base maintenance, right?
Before it goes berserk.
Oh god, please. Damn.
Looks like we have a short circuit in the research lab. And I will need to contain it.
Good thing I have you guys on base maintenance, right?
You... damn it, okay. You take care of it.
Here.
We have a surge of electrostatic discharges. These humans are unstable. But your battery might actually profit from that anomaly.
No. No! The cursor kept auto-locking onto the wrong anomaly. So now I'm pretty well irradiated.
This place is falling apart. Hang on, I'm on my way. The elevator's stuck. Damn it! Prism anomaly.
My eyes and my brain are hurting.
This place is lit up like a friggin' fireworks show. We need to contain those short circuits. That slowed me down. I need to press on.
Man.
I'm afraid all mechanical instruments are going berserk. Can someone get me out of here, please?
Where am I supposed to be going? Oh. Wasn't exactly clear. Wasn't obvious.
Destroy that son of a bitch. Almost there. What? Come on. Not more enough.
I mean, what did you expect, bro?
It's getting pretty hot down here.
Yikes.
Someone do something about that cooling system. give in. Launch the device, quick.
Working on it, bro. Couldn't see. I'm seeing 4 realities at once. Where's this thing supposed to go? Oh, is it that?
Yes, I made it. Here goes. Get the hell out of there. It's going to disintegrate.
All right.
You need to get down now.
Where is down? Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Thank you. Good lord, man. The polygons in this game are the most difficult enemy. I'm assuming, yeah. Stuck in a rut.
Talk about a close shave. Okay. Let's see how things are going back at the crib.
Hello.
Cheers.
Welcome back. We did quite well, don't you think?
Be nice if y'all were doing the job I gave you.
I need it there.
I'm just going to bed. Before I bump into the next level of shite feeling. Base is in bad condition. You don't say. So am I. So am I. Gather your allies in the kitchen in the morning. I really don't care if the base is in condition. They have one job.
Is that your feeling?
There we go.
Okay, team, we made it. The rescue ship is gonna be able to land. Hell yeah!
I have to say, all this time I was trying hard not to think about how much the odds were against us. But we beat them. We beat the odds. It's incredible.
It's perfectly fine to be emotional about it. But it's not over yet. There's two things we need to discuss. One, after talking to Maxwell, we decided that it's better for your safety if the crew doesn't know you exist. So, you need to be smuggled on board that ship. That's ridiculous. What are we? You're embarrassing cargo now?
All right? And what about the other thing?
Okay, here comes problem number 2. I learned some disturbing things about Maxwell's experiments, and I'm not sure we can trust him to stick to his word and keep you safe from harm. Which means we might want to think of a way to take control of that ship ourselves. Guide it out of their reach, somewhere they can't find you. Once we land, we'd have to abandon the ship with the rubidium on board. Ally Corp would find it eventually, but it will buy us time to get you to safety.
I mean, I only have 10
Interesting.
rupidium, I'm pretty sure.
You do know that the crew of that ship will probably be fully armed. Are you willing to confront a military unit? I never said anything about fighting them. We need to be smart about this.
How about we negotiate? I could talk to them, calmly, reasonably.
We could sneak up on them. Use the element of surprise. They don't know what to expect out here.
Remember, they have no idea about your existence. We can use that to our advantage. Correct. And we can also predict that they will have to enter the base to salvage any mission-critical documentation. That's the procedure, and they will have to follow it. Okay, so maybe we could hide outside, wait until they enter the base, and lock them in somehow. And? What next?
Steal the
What
ship.
do you think? Get the fuck out of here.
That's right. Get
Locking
the
them inside the
fuck
base
outta
and
here.
taking off without them would be a death sentence. But before they die, they'd have enough time to contact Earth and warn everybody. If we're really considering going to war with them, I'd say there's a much safer way to handle it.
What's that?
Such as, we could blow up the base with the rescue team inside. Explosives shouldn't be hard to prepare.
Now, hold on a minute.
So that's the easy way out. I know it's probably not the right answer, but the correct answer. You know, explode them, make sure that there's no question that we'd be able to get out. But I'm really leaning into finding another way.
No. There has to be another way than killing. I agree. Let's brainstorm.
We could let them board the ship without knowing that you're not alone, of course. But just before takeoff, you could simply use some kind of incapacitating agent on them, like a sleeping gas. Of course, you'd have to be prepared for it, devise some kind of upgrade to your suit so that the sleeping agent doesn't have any effect on you.
Gas mask?
A gas mask. But the biggest problem with that solution is that you'd have to be smart about deploying it. Sneak up to a ventilation shaft when no one is looking. There's no guarantee you'll have an opportunity to do that.
It's too risky. What if you get caught? The sun is not going to wait for us. We need to be ready.
Okay, I get it. But we have to decide on something.
If you want my opinion, there's only one factor we need to consider while making this decision. The success of the mission.
So, the mission. Get the rupidium back to Earth. The gas. To make sure that... I'm pretty sure this is the gas. And this is let's explode the base.
We are not killing those people. Not for the sake of success or anything else. Okay, you can decide all of that later. For now, we need to focus on the fundamentals. Let's say we dealt with the rescue team one way or another. What then?
We need to take control of that ship somehow.
Which will probably mean we'll have to craft an autopilot device, connect it to the onboard computer, and override the coordinates of our destination.
Let's just fucking get on with it then.
We still need to decide how to smuggle you on board. I presume you already gave it some thought prior to this conversation?
I'd like to listen to your ideas first.
We could pretend to be specimens from this planet. We just need to find some damn big boxes.
Fine, here's my take. It's not the actual smuggling that's the problem, it's surviving the voyage in cryosleep. And that's going to take a separate, properly designed module.
How about a Rapidium arc? The cargo they'll never leave behind.
Oh, that's actually interesting. A Rapidium arc with a false bottom. That's what we should build.
You mean some kind of magic cabinet shit?
That's it. We need to create a fake Rapidium arc. A Trojan horse Rapidium arc. Let's just not get carried away with the mythological references. It's the kind of bravado I'm allergic to. Yeah, I like it. That's settled.
Hello,
we have everything?
Terrible Gaming.
Almost.
Welcome
Except the last detail.
Thanks
What
for
do you mean?
joining.
We managed to get on board, hijack the ship, steer it wherever we want. What next, Jan? Have you really thought this through? You said you'd get us to safety, buy us time to escape and hide, but what about you? Our disappearance might even be beneficial to the corporation. It could be convenient for them if we're gone and buried. But you, they'll be determined to hunt you down. They'll need to have a scapegoat, someone they can blame for losing their ship. And contrary to us, you're an existing person. You can be traced. You can be put on trial. Are you sure you want to do this? Suffer the consequences if they catch you?
Yeah, I mean,
Don't worry
I
about
want
me.
them to make it back
We'll be fine.
and not
hope you
be
know
treated
what you're
as an
doing.
experiment.
Well, we're not going to be able to brainstorm
It's
everything,
been kind of the
right?
whole thing, right?
Some things are just out of our control.
That's scary, but I guess it's true.
Well, well, well. Look who's gained a new outlook on reality.
Let's just do what we do best. I'll activate the beacon, and then we get to work.
I second that. Enough talking.
Yes. No time to waste.
That's right. Alright, so activate the beacon. We're not doing any research yet on I have somebody doing maintenance. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Activate the beacon to summon the rescue team. Okay. Which is up here. Getting ballsy. Get away from my home. So, false bottom in a Rapidium arc sounds decent. The sleeping gas sounds up my alley. They already had to kill Tabula Rasa experiment, so... And that was for the sake of everybody. So I'd like to play into no longer needing to kill anybody just for the sake of a good ending of sorts. There we go. Craft sleeping gas research. Let me. Yeah. We'll dump these. Start here and then. Are we on? Yes, we're on crunch time. So we got 4 hours, 4 hours. That will. Maybe get done today. 8 hours is gonna put us just before 8 o'clock, so that's fine. Research our sarcophagus, prepare at least one solution for the rescue team to take over. Alright. Craft the city sleeping gas, research the suit mask. Okay. Yeah, so I don't want to do the explosives. I would like to do the sleeping gas and hide our friends in the Rapidium Arc false bottom. I feel like that's, in my mind, the best ending to this. Alright, so do I need anything here? There's a regular Rapidium Arc, which I don't have any Rapidium. Hopefully the fake one doesn't actually need any. I can't remove that. Cool. Well, let's head up to the workshop. I'm gonna dump you off of this because I need you researching. That was my bad.
So,
Now we're...
the mission might be a success.
Yeah, I'll do this just to pass time, and then I'll look at the,
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
Hey, what's on your...
I have to say, I keep thinking about what we achieved, materializing the interval and keeping it stable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was much more than that. And it wouldn't be possible without what you did back there. You weren't afraid to change, and that let you become more confident with who you... I'd like you to know that ever since we got out of the sandstorm, something's been preoccupied. Maybe earlier I'd have ignored it, since it's not... I started wondering, what if a change of approach could reveal new paths of reasoning before me? Just like it happened for you. I think I might want to open up to that.
Now?
You're meandering. That's unlike you. Why don't you just get to the point?
This planet, its close relationship to the interval. It's one thing that everything here is connected to the presence of Rapidium, but I have a nagging sensation that there could be more to it.
Like what?
Oh, it's too early to speculate, but I have some theories, and I believe I could prove them. I observed some curious telemetry readings from a nearby area. I must say, they're intriguing.
Great.
Like I said, it's pure speculation at this point, but, well, you may laugh if you want, but I feel that I should explore that place. Call it intuition.
Now? When we're so short on time, you want to go wandering?
Yes, I must admit a hunch is not something I would
Right.
usually consider a strong argument.
We're on the final stretch,
And
bro.
I don't
You're
understand it
researching
myself.
the exact
That
things that are
is
going to get
time.
us off this planet.
Well, maybe there is something rational there, but what I'm trying to say is something mysterious is urging me to explore that place. I already plotted a route I could take, but
What's that?
remember those well,
Sounds intriguing.
I'm not ready to discuss the detail. The whole excursion shouldn't take me. Still, what?
Okay.
Of course. Just, I know this planet, or
You can do it after we're done researching and getting our crap finished. How many do we need? 10 polymers, easy. I can do that now.
I'm done here. One needs to take care of this now.
Yes. We need
Okay,
food.
I'm done. I can do this now.
No. I
Hey,
want
brother,
you
I
on...
noticed we're running out of food.
What am I looking for? refinery.
I'm really curious how my life will be once.
Yeah, research. He's done. Alright, perfect. So tomorrow, I'll let him do his thing, but I'm not giving him the polymers until after that. I didn't mean to do that so long. Yeah, I'm not giving him the polymers until he's researched the last piece that we need. We have 7 days until the sun hits us, which is plenty of time. But his own little side quest that he's trying to do, not until we've gotten the means to survive and get off this planet. Shrink isn't very happy. Why are you sad, bro? We need to play beer pong? I'll let him win. You know what? No, I won't.
Don't worry about it, man. I'm a beer pong prodigy.
Okay. He's a little bit better. Less gloom. That's fine. I don't like that the scientist isn't working when we're on crunch hours, but it starts at 9, I guess. Oh, so what do I need? I need sleeping gas and that.
I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now? Production suspended until I get some resources. Want me to do this in the meantime?
So?
Want me to make myself useful here?
I want you guys to keep working on food. Both these. Alright, so we're at 40%. Yeah. Okay.
Production suspended until I get some resources.
You're not even
Want
here.
me to do this in the meantime?
Sure.
I'm done here. Should I do this now? I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now?
Where did you go? You're in machinery?
Okay, I've got... You don't have to be so condescending. You either believe in it or not. Make up your mind.
Do it.
Go and check it out then. Thank you. I was hoping you'd understand.
Why are you gloomy? I just did exactly what you wanted.
So?
I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now?
No. Oh yeah, we need to look at the Ark sarcophagus. What is that going to take? 40 rupidium. Good thing I know exactly where to get that. I don't even know where to find rubidium here. This one is organics. I think over here by materials, maybe this was like a rubidium pit. So I'll travel here, check it out, or no, it was this area. Go across, go to the left. This was all rubidium up here. So I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. How long is this gonna take him? Yeah, I know. Alright, so head over here and then small pathway, which is across like a log. Yeah, here. Oh, there's some rubidium right over there. Only 40. Blows. Oh, what? That's fine. I'll do an advanced and load up on some rubidium. So chances are it's going to be up here.
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss.
Oh, you're here.
Let's meet.
I don't know where my pylon network is in relation to... Yeah, not close enough, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay, so my travel one's over there. I know he wants to talk, but I want to get this rubidium into the base as soon as possible. So I'm going to make up a couple of these. Fine.
Should I resolve this?
Sure. What? No, not the refinery. We'll have you on base maintenance.
I'm done here. Want me to take care of this now?
Alright, so will a hub pylon reach? Sure will. Alright, cool. So we have source of rupidium now. I can't believe I didn't even... Well, it didn't show up. It says it's a deep deposit, but it must have been one of the nights where more resources showed up, perhaps? No. 68. That's enough for our arc. The arc sarcophagus, rather. Yeah. Just dump that. Why not? You know? It's a one-off, huh? Dang. It's almost pretty slick. I mean, it's not like this really even matters anymore. That is too tough. There.
Imagining myself.
Hi. What'd you find?
Hey, you're back. I thought I'd lost you.
Relax. I'm not that easy to get rid of.
But how is that possible? You were outside for the whole night in lethal radiation. How the hell did you survive?
I found the planet's secret. I found it, Jan.
Oh, yeah?
And my word, was it worth it. Every day, every hour of this journey, each problem we struggled with to get here, I found our reward.
I've never seen you like this. So elated.
I've never felt like this. It's as if my thoughts are clearer and my body is lighter. And there's this energy filling me, as if nothing was impossible.
Nice to see him showing emotion.
What is it? What did you find?
Words can't describe it. You should see it for yourself. I've marked the coordinates on your map.
Okay.
Just go and check it out. We'll call you once you get there.
Sure. Is it something I can do today? I got less than 2 hours of... Yeah, I can get there. Oh, here we go. Yeah. How did you make it past the anomalies, dude? This? I guess it is uncharted land. Cool. Oh, it's waiting for tomorrow. Sorry, man. homie.
I can see that you're angry.
Why are you angry?
That's an accurate assessment. Can I do something about it? How do you usually unwind? Oh, that's easy. I visualize a peaceful, dry garden. One of those so-called Zen gardens. I walk barefoot on the white sand, feeling the wind caress
Yes,
my
but
face.
have you seen our holographic park with
I
bench?
approach one of the carefully placed rocks, and I push it down with all my strength. Then all the others, until the garden is destroyed and my anger is released. Interesting. I never thought imaginary violence could be so effective. Visualization can be a powerful tool. It's up to you how you use it.
Great. Stop being so grumpy. We're almost out of here, bud. When ready, proceed at the base navigation. Okay, so I'll investigate this thing that the scientists found, and then I'll get the base moving. Or I guess I'll get our mission moving. Built these bridge projectors, but when I built one I had to do 2 of them on each side, so I don't get how that happened. This over here? Yeah. Oh.
So? Are you there? Yeah. I am. Not a bad sight, is it? It's incredible. Is that water? Yes. I analyzed it. I spent the whole night down in that valley. My radiation sensor didn't spike once. It's like a whole different ecosystem in that area.
Interesting.
The atmosphere is different, and there's life in the water and around it. Not just plants, but microorganisms. And it's real. Not a proximity plane, not a potential landscape, but true material reality here and now. But the sun, doesn't it burn everything on the surface? That, my friend, is the most interesting part. Come back to the base and we'll talk.
Go investigate this thing I found. Oh, now come back to the base. Oh boy. Well, that's really cool. I mean, it's microorganisms, but he found life on this doomed planet. But we're not going to enjoy it for long. So we are out of here. Okay, polygons, thank you, thank you. I keep getting stuck like on the most random pieces of the environment, or like in the ground. There's a slight hole in the ground and I fall into it, cannot escape.
I'm glad they made it, but still pretty pissed at them for leaving us like that. That's some discovery. An oasis? In the middle of this place? How the hell does it even exist?
It's as much a mystery to me as it is to you. What if this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what Rapidium can do? I knew this planet held secrets, but I didn't expect it to host such marvels. It seems the vegetation in that valley gets annihilated every time the sun rises, but reappears shortly afterward to rapidly regrow again and breed life.
In the water?
Some people would say it's a miracle, but I've never believed in miracles.
And neither did I.
Yes, there has to be an explanation.
Mm-hmm.
I've gathered some clues. The modified composition of the atmosphere in that area, the lack of nighttime radiation, and I have a theory. I've called it the theory of continuity.
Wow. You already thought of a catchy name.
The main assumption is that with every alternation, the oasis is reborn in a more progressed state than it was in the previous cycle. And that by somehow remembering the state in which it died, it starts over from that point, only to move forward. Constant evolution. A relay of life defying the obliterating forces of this star system. It might be expanding, who knows? Maybe one day it will cover the whole surface of this planet.
So instead of the sun burning it off, the Rapidium, like, it has memory. The water and the environment around it have memory, so when it's burned by the sun, the Rapidium regrows it back to that state and it starts back at that stage.
And then what?
That's interesting.
I don't know. Progress even further? Don't forget, its presence is clearly affecting the atmosphere. Maybe it's looking for a way to live forever? Or simply to bear some extraordinary fruit, fertilized by an underground vein of Rapidium. Imagine, Jan, what if its existence is somehow related to the veins we've seen in the interval? If only I could find out. See it with my very own eyes.
Sorry, bud.
Stay here to witness the upcoming cycle, and the next one, and then the next.
You want to stay with the technicians?
Would you seriously consider such an idea? Staying behind on this godforsaken planet? I know it sounds crazy, irrational even. Still, something in me wants to say, yes, I would consider it.
Move in at the safe house with the technician.
What I want. And I'm starting to think this planet is where I was truly born. Everything else was always only in my head. What if I'm not supposed to go back to Earth? What if this is my home, my destiny?
You always were fascinated by this place.
Yes. But don't worry, I wouldn't forget about you and your mission. I could get everything ready for you, then you could let me go. I just need a little time to prepare for the sunrise. I could hide in that shelter the rebels started working on.
So, say you really managed to survive and study this phenomenon. You lived through several cycles of the sun, analyze data, draw conclusions, maybe even come up with a groundbreaking discovery. How are you going to share it with the world? What about what you've always wanted so much? Recognition. What if I was wrong? Driven by the wrong motivation. My ego instead of the truth. Even if it meant staying alone with that truth.
Who knows? Maybe that's the only truth there is. The one we have to face alone.
I'm not gonna judge him for his passion.
Your passion for this
He's a
discovery
scientist.
is
He's making
surprising.
incredible,
you know that staying here will
groundbreaking,
mean certain death,
breakthroughs.
at the risk of going mad.
Yes, when you look at it from a perspective, it would be madness.
And I mean,
And
if the technicians built
first time
something
in my life,
that's
I'm not sure if I
able
can
to
trust
withstand
my
the
judgment.
magnetic
It's
storms,
such a new feeling. That's
maybe
why
able to withstand the sun.
I'd like you to do something for
I
me.
mean, why not?
I want
let him.
you to
let
decide.
him do it.
You created me this way, and the quantum computer chose you to be in charge of this mission. I will accept my fate humbly, whatever you choose it to be. Just remember, if you let me go, I promise to help you get ready first.
Fine, do it.
Thank you. You've been priceless from the very start of this mission. But I don't have the right to stand between you and your dream.
I mean, what was it that I
When
told
we're all set for
Maxwell?
evacuation.
I wanted the
You can go.
alters to have
Thank you.
Well,
the ability
let's
to be
not waste any more
autonomous,
time,
make their own choices. And this is just another choice. What else did you want to talk about?
So, we have all the tech we need to get out of here safely. Your work is done. You can go and get ready to stay behind.
we did it. You have all you need, Earth will have Rapidium, and I... Fate. Didn't we both underestimated you?
Yep.
I don't blame you. I underestimated myself, too.
I might have added a brick to that wall, playing the smart ass, while in fact I was trying to prove something to you. In the end, we're more alike than we seem. We just put on different masks to protect ourselves. Well, I'm taking off my mask now. I can admit that I'm a little scared. But most of all, curious.
Mm-hmm.
That's what science should always be about, right? Right. Goodbye, my friend. My... alter.
Goodbye, man. Hope you find whatever you're looking for. Part of it, I already have.
Bye-bye. Alright, so... here we go. Let me, do a little cliffhanger. I will be right back. One moment. Here we are. The path of no return. The ending of our adventure. Yep, finish Act 3. There we go. Just got an achievo. Oh, they're hiding in the ark. Got it. Where did I? Oh, that's cool. They're little cryo chambers. Gents, thank you.
All aboard the sarcophagus. I hope you have a smooth ride. Right. Shame we didn't get to talk more. I have a feeling we'd get along well, Jan. You get along well with everybody. Maybe that's because I'm okay with myself. But it's not like I was friends with everybody down on Earth. Especially that asshole from the apartment next door. I wonder if she really lives there. If my apartment is even there. Is there anything for me to come back to? I hope there is.
It'd be interesting.
Even if it
They
means having
try to
put up
resume
with
their
that
lives
evil
on
one.
Earth.
Funny.
I mean,
how
most of them I think are in different
perspective
places.
changes. I'll do my best to get you out of this safely. Thank you. And good luck. With everything. So, wish me luck. Good luck, man. Even if we don't make it, the time I spent in this base is worth more than the whole life I remember. You gave me back my self-confidence. Well, you should know, I learned a lot from you too. Yeah, I know. What a jerk you could have become. How much I can really endure, right? We both know that we don't have to be strong. We can be good with what we have, and with what we feel. Good words for a new beginning. Yeah. Let's hope we get to see one.
All right. Let's talk to our folks. No, it's Maxwell, of course.
How are preparations? Is everything ready?
I'm ready.
And your altars? Are they well hidden?
Can I be sure you'll keep your part of the deal? I've talked to Lucas about your experiments. He got all sweaty. You haven't told me everything, have you?
No escaping my mistakes, it seems. Yes, I admit, unfortunate things happened. Very unfortunate. And I regret them deeply. I didn't want anyone to suffer.
Patient
But it
313.
happened. I can't turn back the clock. All I can do, all we can do, is make sure this tragedy doesn't go to waste.
What
We're
tragedy? The
so
one you
close
caused?
to changing everything for the better. You can't let me down now.
You? What about my altars?
Your altars. I know you've grown close, but you need to think rationally. You know you can't give them a normal life on Earth. You'll never be able to do that. What you can do is make their existence really matter. Not just for you personally, but for a much bigger purpose. That's something we can only do together, you and me. Please, just think about it. Don't let emotions get the better of you.
No. I can't
Piss
agree
off,
with that.
Maxwell.
They're thinking, feeling individuals, not byproducts we can reutilize.
Is that what you thought when you were creating them? Or is it just something you want to believe so you can feel better about yourself? Deep down, you know what's the most reasonable thing to do, and safest for you.
For me?
Yes. You are aware that if we don't follow this through as planned, I will have to disclose everything to the corporation?
What? No, why?
Because it would be the truth. About you. Using my knowledge against my intentions, taking advantage of my trust to break the law and do something inexplicable for purely selfish reasons. You'd spend a lifetime in jail, be stigmatized by society, and as for your alters, well, like I said, they have no future anyway.
Go figure. We get betrayed by Maxwell.
I'm not betraying them.
Well, they don't have to know. Whatever promises you made to them, remember, Jan, they are merely quantum simulations of your mind draped in mortal human flesh. You owe them nothing. So I advise
They
you
may
to
be
think
mean,
this
but
through
they are still
very
people.
carefully.
I mean,
One false move, and you can destroy everything you've struggled for. Or you can come back safely and live your life as you want, a free man. All you need to do is simply smuggle your alters on board the ship as you were told to, and nothing else. Don't overthink it. Do the right thing.
I am. I'm meeting the rescue
So-
team and I'm gassing them out.
This is it. Thanks. For saving my life. And being a home for me. For us.
John Dolsky, this is the Allied Corp Rescue Squadron at your service, sir.
Hello. You made it.
We made it. Hear that, guys? Praising us for getting here on time. You made it, Dolsky. And we couldn't believe the brief when we read it. How are you feeling, big guy?
Ready to do it all over again. If needed.
What a champ. I wish I'd met you earlier. Operating that base, getting into the other side of the planet, collecting rupidium, all on your freaking own. Yet we've been having heated debates about how you managed it.
All I can say is that I'm a man of many talents.
Humble and honest. I like that. You better prepare to be the talk of the town. Anyway, you must be beaten. Get that gritty ass of yours on the ship while we run a final checkup on that CB unit. All right, boys and girls. Let's go retrieve some Allied Corp assets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is this our... Yeah, this is the false bottom one.
Okay, let's get that rupidium loaded first.
On it, sir. Scanning for contamination.
Uh-oh.
Hey, there's something strange about this one.
Uh-oh.
It's heavier. And the bioscanner readings.
Contamination?
I don't know. Organic traces.
Dolsky, did you have a cat that climbed into a rupidium arc or anything?
Cat. Not that I know of.
Well, we got something in here. Any explanation you can give me?
Sorry, but I didn't catch that. I think my radio was broken.
Seriously? The readings show that there's signs of life inside this crate. And it's considerably heavier than the other ones. We can't just ignore it. You might be a hero, Dolsky, but you need to cooperate.
I'm going to get...
I don't think I have to explain myself to you. I've done my job, Commander. Now it's time you do yours. If there's anything wrong with that Ark, I'm sure AliCorp experts on the ground can take care of it. Everything I've collected must be brought back to Earth.
Okay, Dulski. You win. But whatever's in there, that's on you.
What do we do with the readings, sir? You want me to report them?
We'll do that once we're airborne.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure those containers are sealed tight.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get a proper checkup when we land.
Yeah. Yeah,
Gotta clear the place
yeah.
and get out of here.
Once we're in
On
the air.
double now.
And once you're sleepy babies, we'll talk about it. Oh, shit, that was so close. Oh, that was so close.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of personal stuff for one guy. Okay, let's focus on more important assets for Dolski's own. We ain't got all day. Yes, sir. Head into the research lab and we should be
You
done.
said oxygen.
Set up the research lab.
I guess it was, subversive. You're not gonna put a tank that says sleeping gas on it, so whatever.
Come on.
Quantum core secured. All good on our side too.
Come on.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here before we get fried.
Oh, please. Hurry up. Thank you.
I think that was the autopilot. Now we just gotta get the Ark. There we go. Oh man, I got butterflies. I'm nervous. I'm super nervous.
How did I end up here? Is this path just a random sequence of events? Now I know that there's always another way. I made my choices. Wherever I go, they will be a part of me.
Now on to unrest in the capital. Expect roadblocks after another street battle broke out over a warehouse of food supplies. It was the third incident of this kind in the last month, with the total number of casualties estimated to exceed 200. In reaction to the escalation of violence, activists from People Against Hunger have been protesting on the streets, urging governments and subsidized corporations to speed up investments in developing rubidium-grown crops. But ever since AliCorp announced the success of its rubidium mining mission, predicting a breakthrough in agriculture and biotechnology, not all experts have been optimistic about how big the impact of those developments could really be.
We don't know how much rubidium they really brought to Earth, but what we do know is that a long time might pass before they manage to bring back more. So, maybe instead of raising people's hopes and boosting share prices, what they should be investing in is securing reliable and abundant sources of rupidium in space.
More on that subject in our business segment right after the break.
Hello?
Hey, Jan, it's Sarah. Ready for court? The driver's on his way.
I've been stuck in this apartment for months. I'm excited to go anywhere. Even if it is my own trial.
Right. Just stick to the version we discussed, okay?
That version in which I'm just a clueless builder.
Correct. As expected, Maxwell is trying to pin it all on you. Hijacking the ship, conducting those branching experiments without informing him. We have to convince the court that it was exactly the other way around, that he made you do all those things. Are you ready to do that?
Oh yeah.
Of course. I was just doing as I was told.
Good. We have to use the conflict between him and Ally Corp to our advantage.
I am
And
all for
the corporation
selling
is still on my side.
Maxwell.
They'll never admit that they lost control of your mission.
So the strategy to put the blame on Maxwell...
Is consulted with them, yes.
Yeah. Why does it feel like I'm selling my soul?
Please, Jan, it's not the best time for moral dilemmas. Keep Ally Corp happy and they will have no interest in complicating your trial. They got rupidium, and they don't want anyone questioning the methods that were used to get it.
So... if I want to play along...
You need to make Maxwell look like a madman.
Maybe that's all he ever was. Okay. So, how did the morning hearings go?
Your mission controller testified, Lucas Pena. Not a good one for us, I'm afraid. He defended Maxwell and said that if it weren't for him, you'd never survive and bring back the rupidium. He undermined your integrity, claiming that instead of having the success of the mission at heart, you were, quote-unquote, focusing on your own interests.
My own interest? Man, that's so unfair and he knows it.
We're gonna need to deflect that one somehow.
So we're not talking full acquittal anymore.
Look, like I said, the corporation wants to keep your trial low-key. Play the dummy convincingly, and their lawyers promised me they'll find something to make Pena look bad.
Good. He's Maxwell's accomplice.
Right. Shouldn't be hard to incriminate him.
Anything else I should know?
I reached out to your ex-wife. She agreed to testify in your favor.
Nice.
And against Maxwell.
Really? That's great news.
Yes, being backed by the new head of Rupidium Technologies will definitely score you some points.
Do you think I could talk to her after the trial?
Technically, you could. But I'm afraid she's made it very clear that she'd prefer to stay away from, well, everything that concerns you.
Oh. I see.
Let's
It's
practice
unfortunate.
your testimony.
Yeah, no need to do that. My driver just arrived. I should go now.
The driver can wait. Are you absolutely sure you've got this? Your future depends on it.
I know. Don't worry. I'm ready to face it.
Encrypted message from Jay. I'm assuming that's some sort of Jan. From J to J. Oh, from J to J. From Jan to Jan. So at least they're alive and well. At least two of them are. on this planet, Earth. Nice. Well, what a game. I really enjoyed the story. I would like to see the trial. You know, what happens after? What happens after, do we get to sell out Maxwell and Lucas? And, I mean, Ally Corp said they'd be on our side. Or I guess they're not really on our side. They're on the side that Maxwell and Lucas aren't. But me as collateral, they're trying to help me get off. Yeah, man. What a time. I'm just curious with, like... I knew that was coming. We got Yondowski, played by Alex Jordan. And then... there's Maxwell, Doug Cockle, who I was told yesterday was a... Geralt? I believe? The Witcher? Question mark? Anyway. Were I to play this again, I find it, like, tricky to replace some of the alters. I feel like scientist is necessary because you have to research things. Technician, kind of take it or leave it. Like, while it is convenient to have somebody to quickly maintain the base, is it all that necessary? And then the Doctor and Shrink, I feel like, are the two that could be more easily replaced. There we go. Alright. But yeah, I feel like if we were to play it again, I would have to think about who I would do without. Refiner, Doctor, Shrink. Shrink for sure, because you can get the guard who will put disgruntled alters into, I think, the contemplation room as well. Maybe a different room. Oh, here's the song we wrote in Act 2.
Surprisingly common ground, feeling nothing more than regret. Till the coin got flipped around.
Yeah.
Things never said. In quantum state. Now
Refiner, Doctor, Shrink.
The clock is unwound. The choice is unsound.
I wound up not really doing too much concerning, like, enriched metals, so I don't know how useful the Doctor would be for the infirmary. Just to get rid of radiation, sure, but you don't need a doctor for it. There we go. Our lessons that we learned, we only had 3 of them. And I'm assuming it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 10 more. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 18 more. If this is a circle of 20 pieces. Geez, there's so much to this game. And, you know, every here's where it all started. End of Act 2, and then you can see how pissed off the technician was till he whacked me over the back of the head. Then we were down to 3, and we survived for day 80. So we survived for almost 3 weeks with just 3 people. Then we let the scientist do his thing, so there's that. But yeah, what a game. I'm super happy with 11-bit for, you know, this adventure that they've taken us on. I don't know why that's all wonky. Oh well. But yeah, next adventure, I think I'm kind of in between maybe like Citizen Sleeper, maybe Metaphor, who will make Persona, but also Persona. Getting into something like a JRPG, turn-based, something like that. I've been toying around with the idea of, and I'm pretty on board. But yeah, that is going to do it for the altars. If I play any more further, then I'm probably going to do it on stream. But if there are any like suggested combinations that you want to see, I am open to trying out new altars. Yeah, thank you, and we shall see you for the next one. Bye.